Hey, this is like a miracle. I can turn this water into wine, lemonade, blue Kool-Aid, and grape juice. And then I can turn all the drinks back to water again. But I'd rather have the tasty stuff. So let me make some wine, lemonade, blue Kool-Aid, and grape juice again. Okay, so what's really going on here? Well, of course, it's not a miracle, it's science. I got an Assassin's water bottle that's sold by Vsauce and his friends at the Curiosity Box. It holds fluids in 2 different compartments. To one side, I added a few drops of hydrochloric acid solution. And to the other side, I added a few drops of sodium hydroxide solution. Sodium hydroxide is a base. Then I filled each side with water. By the way, if you use an Assassin's water bottle for experiments like I'm doing here, it should never be used for drinking. Of course, I made sure to secure the top tightly. And this is pretty cool. If you just turn the bottle sideways, it disguises the fact that it contains 2 compartments. The bottle is set up so that if you want to pour out the fluid that's on the left, you use your finger to block this tiny hole that's on the right. And if you want to pour out the fluid on the right, you block the tiny hole on the left. To get the color changes, I use compounds known as acid-base indicators. Like this one you see here. When I add acid to the indicator, the color disappears. And then when I add a bunch of base back, the color reappears. Okay, you're finally ready to see how I pulled off the miracle. I first got 4 different acid-base indicators. They're all colorless in acid, and each display a different color in base. I next added a single drop of each indicator to separate flasks. Then it was time for the show. When I wanted the colors to appear, I blocked the hole in the Assassin's water bottle so that only base would come out. And when I wanted the colors to disappear, I just blocked the other hole so only acid would come out. Hey, but you definitely don't want to drink these fluids. I mean, one of the dyes used to be the main ingredient in X-Lax. So sure, turning water into wine might be a miracle, but with science, you can crank it up. Water into all sorts of different drinks, and then back to water again. So if you want to play Miracle Worker yourself, get an Assassin's water bottle from the Curiosity Box. Links in the description. Just remember, no sipping, only science.